That's our job, innit? We're meant to hate each other. That's what everyone's here to see. You know what I mean? I can't wait to show everyone just how good I am.
No, I love it. This guy, I love everything he's been saying. You know, he's definitely sounds overconfident. He's out here disrespecting legends like Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, of course, but I know I've got that in me anyway. I know I've got the heart and the desire to go 5 rounds with a warrior like Justin Gaethje, but it's not going to go that long.
He is weird. He's awkward fighting style.
Dustin's never got a nice word to say about me, lad. So, I was honest and said he looked like shit against Gaethje.
I'm gonna dog walk this English fuck on Saturday. You watch.
Justin Gaethje, a collegiate wrestler who doesn't wrestle. He's got powerful hands and willingness to engage. He has no problem moving forward, swinging wild. Paddy Pimblett, a big, strong grappler. Paddy's listed as a smaller person here. He will look bigger in the cage, and I think he is bigger. He's 5'10", Justin Gaethje's 5'11". I don't believe those numbers. Paddy Pimblett is big as shit for this weight class. And when he uses that size and he comes forward and he drags it to the ground, he has a lot of success. On the ground, he's a very slick grappler with incredible control. And if you told me a year ago that Paddy Pimblett would be a UFC champion, I would call you gay. I would accuse you of being a British homer, and I would send you packing. But here we are. We are just a few weeks removed from the bowl cut king holding a UFC belt. And I love Justin Gaethje. I love Justin Gaethje. He's a dying breed of savage in the UFC, but I don't think he wins here. He was a collegiate wrestler, but he doesn't wrestle. And while I wouldn't want him wrestling in this matchup, I think the problem is he's going to need to defend some takedowns, and those aren't great either. He just got taken down by Rafael Fiziev.
Keeps his chin way up in the air. I know that's why people love him. I know people love Paddy Pimblett because of that. The problem is, though, I just don't like seeing that and then trying to justify picking him to beat Justin Gaethje, who just beat Rafael Fiziev a couple of times in the last few years. Now, I know that Fiziev was short notice in this one, coming off an injury, and he, it is what it is. But another thing about Gaethje I want to bring up too is recently in his career, he's kind of just sort of started to wrestle a little bit more. This no wrestling thing that he did have going on for a long time, he's kind of abandoned it, which I think is good. I know that Paddy Pimblett's grappling is really elite, and if Gaethje tries to take him down, it probably would be a mistake, but that tells me the wrestling is something that he's still got in his back pocket, something that he can use to keep the fight on the feet, keep the fight standing. And I think that when the fight is standing, yes, Pimblett looks so good against Chandler. I think Chandler just sucks, I'll be honest. I think I was wrong about Chandler. I think that's also part of it too. I think Gaethje goes out there and beats Paddy Pimblett, man. I think he's the much better striker out of the two. We've seen him go 5 rounds. We saw him go 5 rounds against Holloway. I know that he got knocked out in the last second of that fight, and, it did kind of suck for that. I actually think I picked Holloway to beat him, though. I can't actually remember. But anyway, it did kind of suck for Gaethje for that to have happened, but, it did kind of create a viral moment that people are still trying to recreate to this day.
The UFC's up business. Paddy versus Gaethje is a bigger fight than Arman versus either of those two.
Okay.
It's a Paramount biggest first pay-per-view. I'm talking with my hands a lot.
I got one.
Come on.
No, I'm good.
Who you guys got? Paddy versus Gaethje. It's an interesting
dude,
fight.
I got Paddy all day.
I think I
He's
do
fucking
too.
bad, dude. He's good.
It's weird though. It's like 3 years ago you asked me that. I'm like, I don't know. Jared Gordon beat him. It's like, but now Paddy's on a Paddy is
Who
good.
did Justin just fight, like, recent?
Justin hasn't fought him.
He got knocked
last
out.
fight.
The last fight he got knocked out, right? By Holloway?
Max? Oh, shit. Justin or
No,
That was Justin, but Max Holloway knocked him out, yeah? No,
Gaethje's
they were just
37.
oh,
He's
in
not
the
gonna.
pocket.
His last fight, he's not gonna get KO'd and then come and do a title fight, is he?
Not the last fight.
He beat Rafael Fiziev. So he lost to Max, then he beat Rafael
Okay.
Fiziev.
Ilya or Paddy? I mean, the fight not happening. It's Justin or Paddy now. Paddy got to get past Justin. Justin a tough fight, bro. I don't know. A lot of people sleeping on Justin on the Paddy fight, which just makes me ridiculous.
Interim title on the line. Paddy Pimblett taking on Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, and the retirement of a legend. You know, the human highlight reel hasn't got that nickname for nothing. Justin Gaethje has been a phenomenal athlete in the UFC, a former interim champion, former BMF champion. The body of work he puts down means that for me, he's first ballot Hall of Famer. But it all ends on January 24th when Mr. Paddy Pimblett will become interim lightweight champion. How do you want it, boys? Knockout, submission? It ain't going past two. Take your pick.
As well.
Nick,
Describing him as
Of course I do. I don't know if it's going to be quite so easy. You got to remember Justin Gaethje is a really good wrestler, so he can maybe stop the takedowns. Yeah. We also know that he has beautiful striking and serious knockout power. However, we have got to remember 2024, what was one of the biggest knockouts? It was Max Holloway flatlining Justin Gaethje, face planting him on the octagon. I'm not saying Paddy can't win. I'm just saying I think it might be a little bit tough.
I also get how Justin Gaethje got here. Yeah, he was just 2 fights ago, face down on the canvas at UFC 300 in what will live forever as one of the greatest knockouts of all time. I get it. I saw it. My live reaction to that was like, oh my God. But you know what you get with Justin Gaethje? You get a kid who shows up, throws down. He's an exciting guy. He will get in your face. He will punch. He's not going to play some boring bullshit. He will fight. So the UFC was met with a challenge. Their champion's getting a divorce, so he stepped away. And now they need to either hold up the entire division or put together a freaking fight for the boys. So they put together a fight for the boys, and this is what they came up with, and I don't hate it. Justin Gaethje, a collegiate wrestler who doesn't wrestle. He's got powerful hands and willingness to engage. He has no problem moving forward, swinging wild. Paddy Pimblett, a big, strong grappler. Paddy's listed as a smaller person here. He will look bigger in the cage, and I think he is bigger. He's 5'10", Justin Gaethje's 5'11". I don't believe those numbers. Paddy Pimblett is big as shit for this weight class, and when he uses that size and he comes forward and he drags you to the ground, he has a lot of success. On the ground, he's a very slick grappler with incredible control. And if you told me a year ago that Paddy Pimblett would be a UFC champion, I would call you gay. I would accuse you of being a British homer, and I would send you packing. But here we are. We are just a few weeks removed from the bowl cut king holding a UFC belt. And I love Justin Gaethje. I love Justin Gaethje. He's a dying breed of savage in the UFC, but I don't think he wins here. He was a collegiate wrestler, but he doesn't wrestle. And while I wouldn't want him wrestling in this matchup, I think the problem is he's going to need to defend some takedowns, and those aren't great either. He just got taken down by Rafael Fiziev. Here, I hate how high his chin is in fights. When you're in boxing class, they teach you, a lot of them will put a tennis ball under your chin. You keep the tennis ball there, right? You bounce on your toes. They slide paper under your heels. Make sure you're on your toes. You could put a volleyball under Paddy Pimblett's chin. Fuck a tennis ball. You could put a volleyball. His head is straight up in the air. And somebody like Justin, who has no problem walking through fire and bombing away, that could be a problem. But Paddy has been very vocal. I am not dumb enough to get knocked out by Justin Gaethje. So Paddy gets it. He's a high IQ fighter. Justin is one of the best to ever do it, at least as far as excitement is concerned. So I expect Justin to come forward, be exciting, swing wild, and I expect Paddy to get the takedowns, control from there. Paddy Pimblett's going to...
fighting Pimblett for the vacant title. And I know I've just picked favorites the entire card. And I know that is kind of probably not that all that exciting for you guys. I am picking Gaethje to beat Paddy Pimblett in this fight. I've been proven wrong by Paddy Pimblett so many times. Over and over and over and over again. If you guys remember, I picked Tony Ferguson to beat Paddy Pimblett in that fight, and I will be honest with you guys, there was a moment there in that third round where it looked like maybe Ferguson was going to get something going, because Pimblett did gas out pretty bad in that fight, but that is just cope on my end. And then even then, I picked Michael Chandler to beat him too. Have I ever been more wrong about a fight? Probably not, to be honest with you, but he looked really, really good. The problem with me and Paddy Pimblett, dude, is there's two things that he's just never fixed. His cardio and his striking defense. He still